Hello, Jadans. Uh, I been up all day. Uh, this is the 11th of April, 2021 on a Monday. I have a call out to the IRS office. If they call, I'll have to finish the video. Thinking about. I think I'm gonna go over to the liquor store and buy 2 bottles of whiskey and drink them. Because I did that the other day and it was fun. It's fun to like stay up all night and then pound a couple bottles of whiskey and then like listen to music and smoke weed. Because then that makes you relaxed and you fall asleep. And then hopefully I'll be awake when the IRS calls me to playing telephone tag with them forever. Yeah, I have to file for an extension on TurboTax by the 15th, I guess, huh? Not. I'll have to look on the calendar when that is. I want to postpone that as long as I can. I was, okay, so I was like trying to drag stuff, you know? And it was taken for. Dragging stuff over to the Google Earth stuff to my external hard drive took forever because all of the different tribes and stuff. It would only drag if you had to bust it up open and do it by file, you know. And then I started, that wore me out, and I was doing that, and then I was like dragging this new 512 gigabyte card I have. I filled up this 128 gigabyte card. I got 4 32 gigabyte cards to give to my mom, and I have this 120 gigabyte card, and then I got a 512 gigabyte card. But keeps deleting everything I put on it, whether it's a video or a photo. And I spent so much time, because I was like high, and I'm like, wait, I could have sworn I did that, and then I did it again. After I did it the second time, and I did spent so much time on it. It's fine. Like, this fucking thing is deleting. Same thing with the photos too. So, but I don't think it's deleted the Google Earth stuff. So, I'm not going to try to send it back. I don't know if you can do that with those, but I'm just going to make sure that all the Google Earth stuff is on there. And even though it's 512 gigabytes, I won't be able to fill it up. I'll only be able to fill it up as my Google Earth stuff, which is a little over 20 gigabytes now. So, and that's all I can use it for because it won't hold anything else. So I just got unlucky. I looked at what card it was, and the card, it was like some company I haven't heard of, and I didn't like their font. I spent a lot of it was like $30 or something, $33 down the drain, but it didn't say like 4K video. That was my mistake of buying a memory card from a company that I've never heard of instead of something like SanDisk. It's just that the SanDisk was expensive. So, anyways, I needed to buy another one. So I went back on Amazon and I bought another 512 gigabyte only from SanDisk. Only this one was like $106. It was like 3 times more, but it said 4K video on it. And then I got another 256 gigabyte card because I haven't gotten that size. I figured I'd get one of each size just so I know exactly what can fit on each and to fill them up and see how they operate, how they perform. And yeah, so I got the SanDisk for 512, and then the other one, they both said 4K video. So, and then the other 256 gig from I can't remember who, but I think they're supposed to come soon. I'm gonna go look on Amazon and see because I think something I got came today. Because I bought a bunch of stuff today. I was like, fuck it, let's just get into debt because I'm buying a bunch of stuff. It's like, just buy more. So, I think about like 40 pounds of sand. It's cool. You can buy whatever from Amazon, and then it just comes. Because I got this little one of those like Bob dummies, and I want to put it in my living room and fill it up with sand. It's in my closet now, and I also bought mesh, super glue, and some nails because I'm gonna put mesh over my fireplace, so I can put a hamster in there. Oh, I also got LED lights, so I can put a hamster in there because there's already dirt, and hamsters love to dig. This is gonna be just a hamster paradise. And I mean, I'm curious as how much they dig in there, like what kind of holes they make. When the hamster dies, I don't know. Maybe I'll get a reptile. I don't know. But hamster would be way easier to take care of. Anyway, so I what else did I get? I think I got something else too. Anyway, I got those things that I needed, and yeah. So as soon as those come, all I'll do is more dragging and dropping, and hopefully not get all frustrated again, having to do it a bunch of times, wasting an hour at least, or more than an hour, and be like, what the hell? More than an hour. What the hell has happened here? Just disappear. But then I started working on, because I'm trying to finish Rome, because I'm like so close to at least finishing, the basic part of Rome. And I don't know if I did this already. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I don't know. I thought that I did. I thought I would have, but maybe not. I'll know for sure when I look at the other bits, but on Region 13, I only traced and I didn't make all the temples. And then I didn't even get started. You know what? Now I just had like a memory flash that I didn't do it because I think I remember looking at it and be like, do that later. Because then there's the Baths of Decius, and I'm like, it wasn't done. I'm like, well, I don't remember actually 100% if I did do it. So I decided to start building it. I was rebuilding Baths of Decius, and those are one of the big baths, so it takes time. And after I was fixing up, those temples, and then I was like, you know what, let's go ahead and do the Aurea Galba. The warehouse of Galba, which is the famous warehouse of Rome, which is right next to Mount Testaccio. So right next to the port. So when the boats would come up, they would unload their olive oil, and then they would put all the olive oil and stuff, whatever they would import into the warehouses, and and then once they didn't need they used up the olive oil and they didn't need the containers anymore. They just threw them in a pile, and it turned into Mount Testaccio. And I was like, let's finally do this because it's part of it, and it's one of the main buildings. I just need to get them done with in a couple of days. So, and I specifically remember that I never read it, and I drew it. And I remember what I did was this one, and I was like, what did I build that building for? What's that building? When I wrote it, when I first saw it, it was so stupid. Long time ago, but like I saw a video. There's like, what's this? I like Googled, warehouse of Galba, and I see a picture of it. So then I draw it on the Google Earth, and then I look at it again now, and I'm like, oh shit! The thing that I draw was the building next to the warehouse of Galba. It's not the warehouse of Galba. I made sure to make it 225 square meters to square feet, 1,000 square feet. So, but I think it'll be the same size. Whatever, it's a good enough size. But whatever, it's just another building, I guess, that I use. And I spent time trying to make it that size too. Whatever. Anyway, so then I started with this one, and so what it is it's like 4 rows of 40 columns, 400 little structures together in like one giant rectangle structure. And yeah, so that's what I'm building. I'm just tracing it really fast right now. And, try to hopefully, back it up, back up these other cards. Once these other cards are backed up, make sure everything's topped off, backed up. And then in just a couple of days, hopefully I'll be done with this main stuff of the map and be able to link the different files up on my site and link it, start linking, fixing all the links, everything that I made. Because, like, last night I came across the atomic bombs. I thought I lost the nuclear bombs file. Or not I don't lose files anymore. What happens is my files get replaced by older files, which is fucking just as bad as losing files. So I was in the battles, because I was dragging them over, and I'm like, oh, look, oh, right, I forgot to look here, because I was looking all over. And I cracked it open, and sure enough, it was fucking the same version, the replaced version. So there's one place that I'm going to look in that folder, though, in my Kyle external hard drive, my oldest one, because maybe that one got backed up. And then before it somehow got backed up again by the old one. I don't know. So, yeah, I mean, so anyway, whatever. If I keep losing stuff, I'll just keep trying to it'll just give me more and more of a reason to prioritize, backing stuff up all over the place instead of building new stuff, So even though that's kind of what I'm doing, building new stuff, but I'm just trying to finish something. Just, it's just a little bit more work. Yeah, really have to fix this stuff, back this stuff up, man. Because also I was looking at the rivers of France, which I spent a whole lot of time on, hours, and tracing perfectly. And then all of a sudden there was only this one letter K. It was like just one of the rivers was left over. So I haven't gotten around to looking on the France file to see if that file of the rivers is inside that, where it should be. But just for my luck lately, it'll just be like, no, haha, gotcha. It's like somebody's laughing at me, going in my computer and hacking it and replacing everything with old files. Yeah, so I'm like panicking. I'm like frantic to just start linking everything now. I'll use up all the 30 gigabytes I have on my server, and once I hit 30 gigabytes, I'm gonna delete all of the like redundant big folders, if there are any, delete the Rome and Italy, because I already have that served in the smaller ones, and just see how much space I can save and then fill up, and then if I need more, just make my website as pretty as I want. I don't want to ask for more gigabytes for my server, Glowhost, until I have like a solid bomb-proof argument, like my website is like up to snuff and stuff. So, yeah, I think I got my work cut out for me to get up to the 30 gigabytes. I'm already at like 22. Anyways, that's my mom. Talk to you later.